budget.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Are you wealthy or are you not wealthy?
No, I'm not wealthy.
Don't tell me, please tell me.
No, I'm not wealthy.
Can you speak up?
I'm not wealthy.
So in other words, you're on a fixed budget.
Yes, I am.
And you can't afford these extra expenses.
No, I cannot.
And so would you say that your health possibly can be being affected because of this?
Sure. I can do say that.
So in other words, let's get this straight. You have two different insurances.
Yes.
One is called the Red, White, and Blue, which is a federal program or state program.
Right.
Then you have another insurer, which we won't say exactly which one it is, but
right.
but two insurers, America, two insurances together are state and federal funded, are deficient in that, so much deficient in such a way that a person who wants to take care of themselves, so she goes to get a sleep study to figure out what's going on with her, it's not covered. Two insurances. Now Congress, this is wrong. So the next time you think about, can we afford this health care reform bill? Think about my cough. Think about Kathy Payer. Think about the fact that we're fortunate. We have some form of health care. But there are children out there, when they break their arm, they don't have any health care. So before their mom and dad decides to take them to the hospital, they got to figure out if they're going to be able to eventually pay for it. There are kids in pain, and let's call it like it is. There are most likely kids who die because of lack of health care in America. So Congress, we're not going to accept it anymore. If you can find the money to pay for Iraq and Afghanistan wars that cost close to $2.5 trillion, it's time you act. It's time you act to heal people, to keep preventative health care, to end problems like this ridiculous cough that I've had for over a year. It's time you do your job, Congress. That includes Democrats. That includes Republicans. I don't even want to hear it. And Blue Dog Democrats, you know what I think of you? I think you're idiots. I'm sorry, but you're idiots. Yeah, maybe I'm professional for me to call you that. But you're being an idiot. You're thinking more about cost than life. You're thinking more about cost than the health of these children in America. You're thinking more about cost than the senior citizens in America that have to choose between eating and getting their medicines. You're not thinking about the people who put you in D.C. You're not thinking about your fellow Americans. And I will not accept it anymore. I'm going to legally tell America. I'm going to legally let them know. And I'm going to tell them to contact you. And for them to all go to www.senate.gov, www.house.gov. Fight for yourself. Fight for your mom. Fight for your child. And now we're going to hear some words from Annette, who, by the way, also is on a fixed budget, as am I, and who, by the way, also needs some medical care, but they don't cover it, such as dental care that they really don't cover. So America, the next time you want to know, do we need a health care plan? Take a look at three of your fellow Americans. Annette Bernice Mendel, Kathy Payer, and Mr. Loudmouth, Al Torcaso. But, Congress, you know, I'm not backing down this time. Legally and peacefully, I will help to educate the Americans, the American public, because so many of my fellow Americans have agreed with you, we can't afford it. But when I ask them about the Iraq wars or other things that you've paid trillions of dollars for, they don't have an answer. You're not going to brainwash them anymore. The conservative or liberal talk show host, you're not going to get away with it anymore. You now have someone who's going to fight back legally and peacefully. And I'm going to tell America the truth. We need a health care plan because lives are being lost. People are dying because of lack of a health care plan. And if we can put money out to kill people, we can put money out to heal people.
That's true.
Let me say it again and say it with me. If we could put money out to kill people, we can put money out to
heal people.
There you go. Now, on that pretty spender, would you please speak up and tell Congress what you think about their lack of a health care plan?
I'll make it short but sweet. If we have money to fight and kill people, we have money to heal people. And children without health care, that's disgusting.
What about senior citizens that can't afford their food, so they have to choose between food and medicine? Is that cool?
It's terrible.
What about homeless veterans that fought for our country and served, and they don't even have health care? How about that?
That ain't right.
And let's not forget America. Now, I know many of you are going to say, well, they have the VA, the Veterans Administration. Well, guess what? They ain't been doing their job. So Annette decided to go play on the swing since we're at Osceola Park. She wants to have fun. Well, she still can. But that's all right. It's unusual, maybe, but it's all right. But before I leave, Kathy, look at them. I want you to first tell the American people what they need to do.
Call your Congress in the state and please help get this bill taken care of so we can have better health care.
And now I want you to very loudly, so that they can hear you, tell Congress what they must do.
Get the health care plan taken care of.
Get the health care legislation passed.
Yes, pass it.
Pass it.
Please.
Again, as I said, I don't expect once you pass it that it's going to be a perfect law. And you may have to go back and rework it. But we need those provisions. No one is to be excluded because of pre-existing condition, and insurance companies must not be allowed to make it cost prohibitive. Now, there are other prerequisites that need to be included and will be included. But Congress, I'm counting on you 60 Democrats. You 60 Democrats in the Senate. I'm counting on you 40 Republicans in the Senate. Well, actually 39 and 1 independent. And I'm counting on you, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. I'm counting on you, Senator Harry Reid. I'm counting on you to get it done. Stop making excuses. Stop having delays. Get it done. America's in critical condition. Only you can give us the life support and heal this people, this nation, and you alone can save lives of every American. So I would like you to speak up and say your final words, and then we're going to close down.
I really don't have much to say.
Just speak up loud and say something.
I don't know.
Do you know the website that they need to go to?
No, not really.
Well, you want to work it with me? Come on, everybody, we're going to work this together. Here we go. What is the website? www.senate.gov.
Senate.com.
And www.house.gov. You go there first, Americans. You will find your legislators. You will find their emails, their real addresses, their phone, and their fax. Get it done. Get it done to save not just my life, not just Annette's life, not just Kathy's life.
Your life.
Your life. And we're going to get out of here. But remember that you and humanity
matters.
Really does matter.
like she said, really does matter.